2 hours, 2 paintings, many issues. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Judy, and today we are practicing portraits. I really enjoyed season 2 of The White Lotus and wanted to reference the characters. Here is Michael Imperioli as Dominic Di Grasso. I limited my palette to orange and blue, but I wish I mixed the two complementary colors even more for desaturated shadows, like brownish orange or grayish blue. Some of those colors do show up, though I feel I mostly use blue for explicitly drawing lines. The harsh lines make the painting look a bit like pop art, but that wasn't really my intention. I do think the portrait looks like him in the end though. And that is Michael Imperioli, actor and chopped champion. Wait, chopped champion?
It's a disaster.
Anyway, here's the result. In this next portrait, I decided to spend more time and give myself more colors. I'm not sure why. Maybe I thought more colors would give less pop art. I started with pink because Jennifer Coolidge as Tanya wears a lot of pink, and there's this improvised Peppa Pig moment in the show. But yeah, no technical reason for the pink. But do tell me if you know how a pink undertone helps or doesn't. Okay, so this painting was a struggle for me because of how much it transformed over time. I'll put some comparison photos at the end for you to clearly see. As I'm applying more layers, I actually end up pushing the eyes up without noticing, among other things, and these micro movements add up and make the portrait look off. I didn't know what I was doing until I watched the time lapse to try to figure out what happened. Like, why doesn't she look like Tanya? In the first painting, I felt like I was outlining the portrait and drawing on top of existing lines and checking against the reference, but in this one, I think I trusted the original lines too much and forgot to keep drawing, which doesn't necessarily need to be outlining, but when applying the layers, I can't assume everything belongs relative to just one thing I painted. For example, I know eyes belong under the eyebrows I painted, so yeah, I painted the eyes there, but I didn't really question if the distance from the eyes to the nose made sense, and didn't stop, didn't observe, or do any corrections. To paint well, I feel like I still need to draw well. The details in this one seem to be added before I fully captured the form of the face and where everything roughly belongs. In the middle of going through the footage for this video, I actually looked up portrait painting tips and watched a bunch of paint coach who inspired some of my reflection. I'm painting with gouache, not oil, but I thought some of the advice translated. So while I wanted to hide these portraits I wasn't proud of, I felt it was important to face them. I wanted to figure out ways to improve and maybe even do more over time and see if I do get better. Before this session, I hadn't painted a person for at least 5 years, and never with gouache. My last person painting wasn't really a portrait or a person. I don't know, you decide. So I could use the practice. Here's Tanya drawing versus middle stage versus final. See what I mean with the eyes moving up? I do like the lower part of her face though. I didn't tinker too much there. The placement and colors feel more right to me. Finishing up the painting here, and I hope you all enjoyed watching the process. I'm not always going to like the outcome of my art, and I wanted to show that it happens. It's okay. I'll keep trying and also upload regularly. Maybe the next video won't be about portraits, but I'll say they will come back. Alright, bye for now, and catch you next week.